Welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase. It is a monster matchup, Jim Begrin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap.
Oh, what a climb! Mbappe is flagged offside. Elise. Might be danger here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking here to chip it through. A chance to play it in. Aimed in towards the centre. Bit of a misjudgment.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Hernandez, now he's off and running. And here's Mbappe. Over to the left. It's Hernandez. Cherki. El-Ainaoui does well to get it back. El-Ainaoui did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Brahim Diaz. It's a loose ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Upamecano. Upamecano, gently done. And back to the keeper they go. Diop. El-Ainaoui. Unahi. Moved on forwards. He's had a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Cherki. And here's Mbappe.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Morocco can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Hakimi. Muscular approach does pay off here. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Rabiot. Olise. Olise. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
El Ainawi. Unahi shifted upfield. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rabiot. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Dembele could move up a gear here. Koundé. Mbappe. Dembele hits it! Caught offside that time. Proves too strong. Rabiot spread out to the left. They get a throw in. France are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he deliver? Digne crosses.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Morocco getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Shoots! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Digne. Saliba forwards and with intent. Riyad. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. Doué is over the first kick. And he puts them one up.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
Dembele is second man up. And he sticks it away.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
So, the second man in line.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
The third man in the queue. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Coolly into the bottom corner. Three each. Tchouaméni comes up, their fourth taker. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Big character, big moment, big save. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Saved it! And that's that! France have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot.
Well, there's really nothing quite like the